106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Are you telling me you built a time machine? Not a DeLorean?
This is a conspiracy.
Restless! I love you.
Joe.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Movie Reviews No One Asked For. I am Seth, these are your co-hosts Jason and Misty, and today we'll be talking about the 2022 film The Fabelmans, directed by the man himself, one of the biggest names in Hollywood, Steven Spielberg. The film revolves around a young man's discovery of a shattering family secret and an exploration of the power of movies to help us see the truth about each other and ourselves. Spoiler alert, it's the movie of Steven Spielberg. It's his life just with everybody else, like his name and everybody else's names just change for legal reasons, I assume.
I don't know.
But, I mean, how many directors can you really say can make a movie about themselves? I would really say Steven Spielberg is one of them. He's really one that can just make a movie about himself. He's that big, he's that popular, he is that rich. He can make a movie about himself. But this is a going on of our series where we will be talking about the 2023 Best Picture nominees for the upcoming Oscars. And this was nominated for a lot as well. I mean, of course, it's a Spielberg film. Those always get chosen a lot for the Oscars, but this was nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress for Michelle Williams, Best Supporting Actor for Judd Hirsch, Best Original Screenplay, Best Production Design, and Best Original Score, done by the man himself, again, John Williams, this time. Love John Williams. But this movie stars Gabriel LaBelle, Michelle Williams, Paul Dano, and Seth Rogen as the main leads of this film. And as someone who was a bit skeptical going into this movie, it did surpass my expectations. I know I've been saying that a lot for a lot of the movies that were nominated this season, but a lot of them were a lot better than I was expecting them to be. Especially when I found out that this was just a movie about Steven Spielberg's life. I was like, man, that's pretentious. But it worked. It worked. I enjoyed it. It told a good story. I didn't really know much about his life and how much of the kind of crazy things went on in his life, and like just all of this like stuff that happened with his family that kind of tore his family apart, and how movies saved him from that. And I kind of found like a connection in that, just how anytime I'm having a hard time or anything like that, movies have helped me through that, and movies can help a lot of people get through like tough times. A lot of people have their things that can help them, like some people have music, some people have books, stuff like that. But for a lot of people, like including me, it's movies. Movies help me get through tough times. Movies help me forget about the troubles that are going on in the real world and help bring me into a new one where I don't have to worry about that. And that's something that is really just pushed out in this film, is that how movies can help you get through tough times, that no matter what you're doing, if you just pursue your dreams, which in this one Sammy's dream is to become a filmmaker, it really just shows that no matter what's happening, if you just push through and pursue your dreams, anything can happen. It just showed how he started from just having a toy train and seeing I think it's the Great Train Robbery in theaters, all the way up to just going and meeting with these big execs and finally making getting a part of something in Hollywood, like getting his start, and shows how much work goes into that. And it really was just it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was a bit long. It dragged in some parts. I felt like it did kind of overstay its welcome a little bit, but the acting was pretty good. Michelle Williams did get that nomination for Best Actress. Don't really know how I feel about that, but I feel like there were some people that deserved it maybe a little bit better, but to who's their own. Paul Dano, I feel like, did pretty good. Gabriel LaBelle as Sammy, I feel like, did good as well for kind of his first big starring role in a movie. He did good. Now, I will say Judd Hirsch for getting the supporting actor nomination for Uncle Boris. I didn't really agree with that. He's in the movie for maybe 10 minutes, probably more like 5. He's not in the movie very long. I felt like that nomination should have went to Seth Rogen playing Benny.
I agree.
I feel like he deserved that nomination more. I know that's kind of controversial just because Judd is a big name in Hollywood. He is a big, like, influential actor. But I just feel like Seth Rogen did a better job in that. But like I said, this movie, it kept me engaged. It was a little long. There were some parts that weren't really necessary, but it just showed the power of movies. And like a lot of movies kind of are nowadays, it's a love letter to cinema. And just the making of movies is a love letter to filmmaking. And I really enjoyed that. And I really did like the love letter aspect of this movie, just showing how movies can help you through any tough times that you're going through.
I don't know. I liked the movie okay. It was not anything that I wouldn't watch it again. I agree with you. I think Michelle Williams, okay, whatever. She was in it. Seth Rogen, I think, did deserve the supporting actor award because he did a great job. And I mean, I'm used to Seth Rogen as being goofy and silly, and I feel like this movie he actually showed a different side. Gabriel LaBelle, I've obviously never seen him in anything, or if I did, I don't remember him in anything I've seen. He did a good job. I mean, it was fine. Paul Dano, I love him. I think he's a great actor. He did okay. I think the one thing I can relate to, and I don't know, maybe this is just weird, but growing up with a son who's always made films even when he was little and would sit there with his Legos and G.I. Joe men and make movies with his little recorder or his iPod recording, I feel like I understood that part. And watching how Steven Spielberg would be inventive with all the different things he would do because it's Steven Spielberg. When he was a teenager, he thought of stuff. It's the same way like he sees movies and he make like his ideas with movies. And I think that's what I really related to that. So I really enjoy that aspect because it's the same thing with him. I'm not comparing him to Steven Spielberg, obviously, but I'm just saying it as being a mother to someone. Spielberg. I'm not saying, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. It's not what I meant, but I don't want people to say like, I'm saying like, you're the next Steven Spielberg. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, you are really talented in that, and watching you grow and seeing the things since you were little and doing that, I could really see, like, I understood that, and I understood watching him come up with the ideas of how to do things and how you do that, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it because we have that in our household. But other than that, I don't care enough about Steven Spielberg to watch his life story, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it was fine enough. I like him as a director. Direct movies. I don't care about your life. Like, that's so mean, I guess. I'm really sounding mean right now.
Funny.
I don't mean to sound mean. I really don't. I just did. I thought I would want to see it until I watched it. Then I'm like, eh. So now I say I don't want to watch it. I don't care. That's the only thing I probably did really enjoy was because I could compare it to the fact that I am a mother of someone who makes films and, since he was little, 5, 6 years old and, doing these films and his ideas, and we were like, gosh, I would never thought of that, and I'm however age, and he just, so I think that's what I took from that, and I really enjoyed that, so.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, I did connect from that aspect of the film, like Misty said. I agree with Seth 100%. The film was too long.
Yes.
A lot of open space of not much to even care about. I guess I looked at my phone a lot during that movie. I will say that I agree with him. Seth Rogen probably gets, even though he's kind of a bad character in the movie, but not a bad. I mean, he plays that fine line of you want to dislike him in the movie, but I feel like he should have been Best Supporting Actor too. He did a really good job. It's a different role for Seth Rogen, but I enjoyed the role of Seth Rogen in that movie. Full disclosure, early part of the movie or middle part of the movie, weirdest scene in the movie is a teenage son recording his mom dancing in a see-through dress in front of a car light. That in the woods. I'm sorry, that one kind of lost me. And the dad and the best friend just sit there and stare with the other kids while the daughter screams. You can see everything stopped filming. It's weird. Not a needed part of the movie. You could take stuff like that out. I mean, it's just weird. But anyway, so yeah. A lot of boring parts of the movie with some interesting parts. I think I enjoyed, as Misty said, watching how he came up with inventive ways to do special effects or change a film was neat. And then Seth Rogen played a different role that I somewhat enjoyed. the rest of the movie was just for me. So
I agree.
that's what I liked about it.
But yeah, I did enjoy this film. I know you guys weren't the biggest fans of it, but I enjoyed it. Like I said, there was some things I didn't like about it, but I enjoyed the love letter to cinema, and I enjoyed the love letter to filmmaking. And for that, this film gets a 4 stars from me.
Oh, really? Wow.
4.
I gave it 2.5.
2. On my never ever watch again list.
But anyways, I just wanted to put out there that that's what I enjoyed. I enjoyed the love letter to filmmaking. I enjoyed the love letter to cinema because that really resonated with me.
Get it?
And that's good. I mean, I respect that, and that's why we do this, because we all have our own opinions. And I kind of sound like I was bashing Steven Spielberg a minute ago, and I really wasn't. I love his movies, except for this one.
A lot of good movies.
I mean, he's phenomenal. He's one of the best directors ever. So I am not bashing him. For those in the comments who are probably gonna be like, "You're stupid," I'm not bashing him. He's a great director. I just don't care about his life growing up. I guess I thought probably I would have. I did not.
Yeah, but like I have been saying these past few episodes, make sure you watch these movies, get your own take on them. We are not going to be the deciding factor on if a movie's good or not. You might have a totally different taste than us, but give this movie its own chance.
Leave comments.
Yes. Let us know what you guys think of the film and everything.
Yeah,
but
love to hear the comments. Except for what I said about Steven Spielberg.
But anyways, this will all be building up towards our 2023 Best Picture ranking, which will come out right before the Oscars. If you guys enjoyed this video, please just like it, subscribe, watch any of our other videos. Make sure you guys are staying on top of our Oscar reviews, just because we will not be going as in-depth in our ranking video. We will just be kind of stating what we liked and disliked. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks.
Bye.